Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome to part 2 of Let's Play Reus. So since part 1, I've played several games of this and managed to reach level 2 in the game. I have managed to also get most of the achievements unlocked from level 1. The only one I don't have is to finish an era with 3 completed upgraded projects. We have a few of the level 2 achievements unlocked as well, but obviously we have a long way to go on this one. So one of the things I've discovered while playing this game is that it's definitely more fun, for me at least, when I pick an achievement beforehand and just try to, make sure I hit that, rather than starting a random village and take whatever challenges the game gives me. So we are going to target creating a desert village with 300 prosperity. I've probably done desert games the least. We are going to do a 60-minute game here. I don't know that it would be possible to hit 300 in a 30-minute game. I think there's a reason they give you that at level 2. And we might as well get this party started. I want to go ahead and create an ocean because while our primary focus is going to be on a desert village, we will in fact create other villages as well. Part of the goal here is, if you're going to get this village pumped up, we're going to need our giants to have ambassadors. And by creating other villages, even though we won't do a ton with them, we can get forest ambassadors and swamp ambassadors in addition to the desert ambassadors. So we need to get to 30 wealth. Okay, that's interesting. I have to admit, I didn't expect for this to become a forest. Okay, thank you. So what we're going to do is we're going to raise a mountain right here, and then I think that will make this desert, because I don't really want that to be forest. And then momentarily we will resume our quest to build this up to 30 wealth. Okay, and as expected, we now have a larger desert. So we are going to place an exotic animal here. I'm looking to take advantage of the specialization here. And we got it. So we now have potential wealth of 28. And actually, I think the easiest thing to do is just put another precious mineral mine down. This isn't necessarily something we'll leave intact for the long haul, but I just want to go ahead and get credit for this. And we might as well throw some fruit down here and get a forest village started. Now, there's obviously more we can do here. We don't have any aspects filled in, and we haven't tried to transmute anything. And I don't think we need to do that right now, and I don't want to push the wealth up really high and start making this place greedy. We'll just let it absorb what we've already done here for a few minutes. Alright, so he can go ahead and start making a forest. Yeah, I remember. I think I tried to throw some fruit down to start things off. Works a little bit better when you've already got a forest in place. And of course, here comes our settlers. So that's that. We'll get a challenge here before too long. And in just a few seconds, we're going to have a completed project. And we have now received our desert ambassador. I'm not sure which of these we'd rather have. I think I'll give it to the rock giant. It looks like our challenge has started over here. What do we need to do? 15 wealth, 15 food. Well, I don't think it's going to be too hard to get the 15 food. Actually, what I really want is the fruit aspect on that. Oh, we'll do this. I may end up replacing this later. But short run, we got everything we needed out of that for food. So now what we want is wealth. One thing we can do just really quickly is we'll throw a domestic animal down in the ocean. Oh. Or we could put the one down that actually gives wealth, which would be the exotic animals. Yeah, nothing doing over here. That's fine. Another thing we can easily do if we want to is just bring the rock giant over, and he can throw a precious mineral mine down. Yeah, that's fine. So this will come up in a second. We'll throw another one down. That should give us a symbiosis effect and just a cumulative effect as well. So we're only getting credit for this one. It's strange. You know, a lot of times when you improve this tile, you get credit for it. So I'm not sure why we don't get anything here. Let me do this. We'll see if this helps at all. I hope it does. Yeah, okay, we did not get credit for that. Yeah, that's a bummer. Okay, well, we'll come over here. And we'll go ahead and just drop the same thing here. One thing that's nice about this game is you can do something like this to take care of an immediate need, and then later, if you don't really need that anymore, you just put something else down in its place. So this isn't part of some big master plan that I have. Oh, never mind. Actually, we don't even need to do that. Yeah. So the borders expanded, and now we are getting credit for this, so we're fine. All we have to do is wait for this to tick up, and we will in fact easily get 15. And it looks like the border expanded here as well. I don't have them all memorized, but I think it did. Almost there. Okay, we're going to collect this for the forest giant. I generally find the fruit aspect to be really helpful for him. We're going to drop another animal. That'll give us another 15 wealth over here. And I have to say, I don't really want a village here. I want as much room for this one to grow as possible. So this is a pretty simple challenge, not necessarily to accomplish, but at least conceptually. We have to get wealth up to 120. That is some serious freaking wealth. So the question is, how do we get to double the wealth we have now? Well, let's do this. Let's put a fertility boost here. And put a noble aspect there. See what this does for us. Okay, +5, not the worst. We could transmute to topaz, creates brighter caves next to plants, giving more wealth on awe. Problem with that is I don't have plants that are going to help me with wealth. So I mean, I guess the question is, how much is topaz going to help? Well, you know, this is where the experimentation factor comes in. So I'll tell you what, let's just do this. So right now, it did no harm. We're still at 16. And that's, as far as I'm concerned, that's more than fine. So we're going to put a dandelion down here. we're going to lose the bonus we had here. I see. We have to have 10 food in use for this to be any good. So that's not really something... I don't think we can afford to pursue that. So this is fine. It didn't hurt us. So where are we at? We're at 103. So we're doing okay here. Let's go ahead. We're going to keep this simple. More precious minerals. Yeah, we have a number of patches that haven't been worked yet. His fertility boost is available. So we're going to do that. And then we'll go ahead and throw a noble aspect on it again. I probably should have paced this a little bit more. We're gonna, yeah, see, we're getting the greed. This is definitely one of the things, you get a challenge like this and you have to boost a stat a lot, one of the 3 resources, and while you're doing that, you create a huge spread here, and it makes these villagers very greedy. So we're up to 118. We have to get to 120. I'm going to sit tight here for a minute, though. We can easily get another couple of wealth. That's not a problem. Okay. Yep, I agree. They're getting greedy. Let's go ahead and throw another muck bomb at this place because I want it off the map. Nothing personal, guys. Really. It's just... you're in the way. Go to the forest. There's room there. Okay, good. Speaking of the forest, yeah, still no challenges over here. That's funny. Cool. I'm glad. Yeah, here he comes again. They always do this. I think you usually have to destroy it about 3 times before that particular settler doesn't come back. Yeah, I'm not worried about the tool shop challenge because they're gone. And we're up to 3 on the greed meter here. I definitely should take a look and see if there's a way to put a little awe into the mix. I definitely am not at the point where it's easy for me to do that yet. As a general rule, I'm doing well if I can kind of juggle just the wealth, tech, and food aspects. The sacrifice altar? What the heck is that? So they already have enough wealth, they just need a little more food. I'm pretty okay with that. We're going to go ahead and try to do that. Before we do, let's do this. The exotic animals are the one who put wealth down. So we're just going to do this really quickly. I think this alone will give us 120 plus. Yep. And that's fine with me. So at this point, it's just a question of time, and we have 8.5 minutes. That's more than sufficient. So we can go ahead and start bringing these guys over here. I think primarily I really need the forest giant over here. Ah, that stupid. Stupid settler is back again. Well, guys, I'm sorry. It's just not happening. I guess I should call them nomads. This isn't Civ 5. Yeah, no trade post. No town. Go away. And I was going to put down one more exotic animal just for kicks. Okay, that gives us a little extra headroom for no particular reason. So, oh, wow, they want Bluemouth destroyed. That's our main town, right? Okay, I'm not doing that. Wow, that really stinks. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So that means I just have to let this fail. That's unfortunate. I wonder if we let another town come up over here somewhere. Next time, would they maybe ask us to kill them instead? I mean, that would be fine with me. I don't mind destroying some random village. Like if they had named the one here, you know, that would have been cool. But I don't want to. I mean, this one is the whole reason we're playing this game. The goal is to get to 300 prosperity here. The other ones are just kind of a tool to make that happen. So, okay, so we have another desert ambassador. We cannot give him to either the forest giant or the rock giant. It has to be ocean or swamp. And monsoon. Well, I think I'm going to use the swamp giant. I actually don't really understand the monsoon ability that well. It's probably a mistake on my part. That actually does sound kind of powerful. Is there any point doing anything over here? Yeah, I mean, I don't see any reason to not give them more food. Rather than do it in a big lump later if there's a challenge. And what I want to do hey, are those guys marching? Are they greedy? Holy cow, how did they get that greedy? They didn't they didn't get anything. That is so weird. Alright. Well, we're going to have to take it out on them, I guess. That's really unfortunate. I'm not going to let them trash that other town, so... Oh, wrong button. Left click, not right click. Here you go. Have a muck bomb. And then we'll do it again here in a second. I'll bring Rocky over just in case. Yeah, looks like there's already a lot fewer of them. There's one guy. I don't know if you can see that. Literally one guy left. That is that's awesome. Well, Wow, it had no effect. He's tough. Alright, I'm actually kind of curious to see what happens. Let the one guy attack. I mean, I think I should kick his butt. And if he destroys the town, then they are weak. The forest giant is under attack. Holy crap, you're kidding me. Wow, they really are greedy. That is so odd. So, obviously I shouldn't have given them that extra food. Jeez. Okay, be that way. Well, we are going to chastise them here. Severely. Yeah, let me move my forest giant away. I don't need him getting his butt kicked like that. Yeah, he's already half dead. You have to really watch that. I should have been quicker. These guys, they absolutely will kill your giants. So the first hit put them into humility, and then the second hit killed them. I suppose I could have tried to stop it at that point, but you know, you reap what you sow, boys. And we have another village here. So that kind of stinks. I can't really afford to let this sit like that. I can't have the growth here inhibited. You know, getting to 300 prosperity in one village is not trivial. So, yeah, I just have to keep destroying this poor village. So that's too bad. Okay. Bye-bye, guys. I know you're going to come back, but... That town's name was Lame Peak. Interesting. And it looks like he's not coming right back. Well, that would be a nice change. So, pelt traders plus 15 wealth for each animal. And as long as there are no more than 3 topaz, plus 40 wealth for each topaz. And this is topaz, right? Wow, so... Anyone want to guess what we should make this into? I'm thinking we want more topaz. We don't want more than 3. But plus 40 wealth? You gotta be freaking kidding me. That is insanely good. Okay, fertility boost. Noble aspect. And did anyone say transmutation? Yeah. Wow, we got another 40 wealth just like that. So we could make it onyx. And you get even more wealth. That's pretty interesting. We're not going to do that because we would lose this bonus and that would just be stupid. So, it doesn't seem like it's going to be super hard to get to 300 here. We could do another topaz mine. That would get us to 225 just on its own with the bonus for this. Oh, and that's not even counting what the topaz itself would give us. Let's check out this challenge. So they want 200 food and 200 wealth. Well, I can do the 200 wealth. That's not a problem. I don't think this is happening. 200 food in the desert. How am I doing that? Put a fruit plant down. Oh, what the heck. I mean, I don't see it as being a realistic goal, but I don't see any reason to not at least spend a couple minutes trying. We'll lose a stupid turtle. I don't care. Maybe I should have cared, because I think we I think losing this stupid turtle cost me one of my bonuses over here. Let's try that. Let's try putting a replacement turtle down. What did that do? Yeah. I'm not sure. I think I may have messed up something. Oh, whatever. Alright, so what about this thing? It likes it better if it's next to a mineral, but I don't really care about the natura. There's more tech. I can't tell. This says it gives more tech if humans are lured to it because of high food on the patch. Well, which is it? Is it giving high food or is it giving tech? It gives more tech if humans are lured to it because of high food on the patch. That doesn't really make sense to me. Huh. Yeah, I don't really get it, I have to admit. I don't see the 200 food thing. Well, I'll tell you what, since we have no idea what this stupid thing does, why not experiment? We'll go ahead and put the leaf aspect on it with full fertility boost, and then we'll transform it and we'll see what we get. Yeah, so it is tech, not food. And we can also change it to aloe vera for even more tech and awe. They do better in diverse lands with many animals nearby. Well, we do have some animals. Sure. You know what? Why not transmute it? I wouldn't mind having awe. So... Wait. Is this 10 awe? Is that right? Am I reading this right? 19 tech, 5 wealth, and supposedly 10 awe? That's incredible. So we finally have a village again over here. That's cool. But if I have 10 awe, I'm just surprised I still have this much greed over here. It's a little surprising. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just blow this off. I could do the 5 animals. I can, you know, we have enough for the wealth, but if there's a way to do 200 food in the desert and still do the other stuff, I have no idea what that is. Let's go ahead and give these guys some more food. Yeah, I see. So the apple tree that I put down is no longer in the borders. Oh, actually, I don't even need to do this. Yeah, I don't need to do that. They already have plenty. It's just letting this tick upward, and then it'll be satisfied. So come on back. So the next ambassador we get will have to go to the crab, and that'll be pretty soon, actually. We just need this to hit 30. Yeah, right. Yeah, this is the downside of having them start somewhere that already had all these resources. See, they're starting off greedy. How bad is that? Alright, pick up your ambassador, buddy. And he gets crystal aspect. That's fine. It actually gives us a way to get more awe, which I'm always fine with. It's not inside the borders. But I'm actually okay putting this on here right now. We won't fool around with the fertility boost. Alright, we picked up one awe. That'll help a little bit, I guess. And we'll leave it be. I certainly don't want to do anything else to make these numbers even higher. I don't want to pump that greed up. Alright, so these guys are maxed out. This might not be a bad time to try and boost it some more. It looks like we've maxed this one out, this specialization. We can do one more topaz, and I think we should. So we want the stone giant, and we want the forest giant for the fertility boost. That's just insane how good that bonus is. My God. So give it your boost. And then you use your... Oh, crap. He already had a noble aspect. I see. Alright. Well, let's just transmute then. So I guess I wasted that fertility boost, which is unfortunate because it does have a cooldown. But I don't think any major harm was done. And now again, we want to slow down here. I don't want to do any more than we have to, pushing this up higher. Yeah, it's a shame I don't know how to get a ton of food because, see, these specializations are what really help you skyrocket your prosperity in a village. And if I could get this project completed, but every animal with at least 2 danger gains... Well, actually, that's not that great of a specialization, maybe, for pushing prosperity up. I was going to say, if we could get this one built and we had bonuses similar to this, we would break 300 like it was nothing. But in reality, this doesn't get anything close to that, so... That's okay. We're going to be at about... Let's see, we're at 264 potential right now. And we have some tiles over here that we haven't even worked. So I'm pretty comfortable that we can go ahead and just get to 300 the hard way if we have to. Let's see, is this empty? Yeah. So even right now we have 1, 2, 3 patches where we've done nothing at all. But I don't want to do anything right now. I want to let this rise. Anything going on over here? Looks good. How's their greed level? Wow, that's actually really good. They settled down nicely. That makes me happy. For each plant within the borders. Okay, so I want to let this settle down, but I would certainly be willing to put another plant within the borders and get another 15 food for this bonus. If I'd have started earlier, I suppose I could have maybe tried to do a swamp swamp village to get to 300 somewhere over here. That probably would have made more excitement. Trying to feverishly switch back and forth between 2 villages. Since we've maxed everything out, basically, very close to that, I'm going to go ahead and throw another mine down. Whether we keep it or not remains to be seen. Okay, so that's for the forest. Excuse me. Right. Let's go ahead and put a fertility boost on that. And didn't he have something? Yes, with wealth and awe. I'm going to go ahead and throw that on here. I probably don't pay enough attention to awe, and then sometimes that really leads to trouble. So we picked up a few more wealth and 1 awe. And then we're supposed to get... Yeah, we don't want to create another topaz. The question is, do we want more wealth or more tech? And I think we probably have so much wealth, we're better off with tech. So let's drop this here. There you go. Do we want to fool around with this? We need at least 4 plants and 125 food. That doesn't seem insurmountable. We have about 20 minutes to get this up to 300. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I keep hoping they'll give us another challenge, but this one's going to have to expire and then let some time pass. We only have 17 minutes, so it's probably not going to happen. Then again, I'm not sure how much it helps me to really do anything over here either. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll drop a plant here. That gives us 4 plants. And it puts us pretty close. We are at 95 potential. We need 125. Let's do fruit aspect. That'll give us a little more food. And unfortunately, I don't think I can really do much with this. I suppose I could swap this out for an animal. I mean, does it really matter anymore if I have this wealth here? I don't think it does. So, yeah, let's do that. Hopefully that's close enough, and we'll get plus 10 food just for that. Actually, it's not going to do it unless I transmute. Yeah, what difference does it make? Okay. Yeah, we probably needed the animals right next to it, but that's all right. So we're almost there. What do we need? Yeah, we need like 1 more. We have to get to 125. That really should be doable. Sorry, Mr. Chicken. Oh, actually, before I do that, let me just see. Plus 8 food for each animal nest next to it. Okay, so that actually is maybe not the greatest idea in the world. We're actually going to make these worse. Maybe what I should do is just drop an animal here. We don't really need the wealth. I guess whatever challenge I was doing before needed that. Alright, that was more than sufficient. So this has got potential to go up to 150 now. We only needed 125. So we are golden. What's going on over here? Anything? Looks like they're maxed out, so we can go ahead and see about pushing this to 300. That's really what we care about at this point. So here's an interesting question. Which of these things is going to give us the most? Can you place a plant here? Apparently you can. It's pretty interesting. Will it be the same? Right, forest ambassador. So I gave the first one to the forest giant. Maybe I give this one to the rock giant. I think I can do that. Yep, and it'll unlock one of his abilities. So interesting, when you plant on the mountain, you do get a different plant, it appears, than when you plant on the actual desert. Plus 8 food and plus 3 awe if next to a plant. Well, you know, I know someone who can put a plant down. Just for kicks, we'll do a different plant. Okay, we got our plus 8 there. Yeah, the circus challenge is now officially a failure, which we kind of knew was coming, so that tempers my disappointment. Okay, I don't think the Natura is going to be rich, so we probably don't need to worry about transmuting it to dragon fruit. I think maybe what we want to do is give this thing either tech or wealth, and since I don't have the tech buff unlocked, we'll give it more wealth. Oh, did I already? Alright. I may have, oh no. Alright, I'm confused. Oh, it's for animals. Duh. Okay. So this does give it attack. Let's go ahead and just use that. Yeah, just got confused about whether I was buffing a plant or animal. Okay. So we're getting really close here. This is 289. Yeah, actually it looks like we can potentially get over 300 right now. And we have yet to put anything on that tile or patch. All of these are taken. One thing you can do that's kind of cheap, but it works, is just throw these things down. You throw animals down right outside the border and it creates resources inside the border, so you pick up a few more points. That trick can actually work really well for some stuff. Some of the symbiosis works as long as there's an animal within, range. You don't have to be on adjacent patches. You can pick up some pretty nice bonuses. I definitely don't think I've placed these turtles optimally. In fact, I have one more than we need. You only get credit for 3, so I could do better here as well. Yeah, that's an interesting question. What would be good in one of those spots? Well, if we're going to get to 300, do I even care? I kind of care. Let's put down one more animal here. Okay. Yeah, see, like this, +2 food if a mineral is within animal range. It's a small bonus, but it adds up. And we got a nice pop here. We're at over 300 now, so this new challenge with the bank, that's really all we needed. The specialization here, it adds 60 wealth. Oh, man. Invest, -15 wealth in desert lime, +45 food. Jesus, I can't even understand what it is it's trying to tell me. Wait. What is this? Bloom out. Oh, they got greedy on me. Oh, guys, why did you have to do that? Yeah, see, this is why we can never have nice things. Because you just get all greedy. Alright, we're going to thin this herd out a little bit when they get close to the edge here. I don't know if a muck bomb ruins any improvements. I suppose I could read the tooltip. Doesn't seem like it did a whole lot, does it? Yeah, I just want to settle these guys down a little bit. It's kind of like they became invisible when they landed. Well, we have this challenge to build a bank. We have 16 minutes left on the challenge, but only 5 minutes left here. I would need to find a way to squeeze 60 more food and 40 more technology. I don't think more animals over here is going to do it for me. Oh, that doesn't help. I did it again. That's pretty funny. It doesn't seem likely to me that we can meet this challenge, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't try. I don't see any reason to just sit here and do nothing. Yeah, we lost some food. I kind of knew that was going to happen. But we picked up a bunch of tech, and that's important. Yep, and it has to be next to a plant, which it is. So the question now is, Is this the best way to do it? Yeah, I just don't know. I think what we can do, I sure hope I don't screw this up, is bring him over here. We're going to try and make a copper mine, since it's right in the middle of two animals. Let's give this a fertility boost. Which transmutation do I need? Lesser reaction. And you know what, I just realized I probably don't have lesser reaction. No, I don't. So I can't make a copper mine. That's what that's telling me. I did pick up a little bit more tech. Not enough. This thing wants to be near a plant as opposed to an animal. It's only good near an animal if I was able to transmute it to copper. And in order to do that, I would need a forest ambassador. And I'm not completing this challenge in the few minutes remaining. Yeah, I have 1 minute and 20 seconds. So, all right. I think it's safe to say we are not getting any farther forward than we are right now. But on the plus side, we will unlock the main accomplishment that I set out to, or the achievement in game terms. And this is kind of an appropriate way to end the game. We see a nice little family portrait there of all the giants together, protectively watching over the town they've spent this entire game shepherding and growing. So I wouldn't say it's easy to get to 300. You have to put a little bit of work into it. But I do think what you see is that if you do focus on that, it is not the most difficult thing in the world to do. I certainly am no master of this game, and the one time I tried to do 300 on a forest town, I accomplished that. And now focusing on the desert, I did that. I'm sure that any player who puts his mind to it can do the same, and I suspect the same would be true for the swamp villages as well. Okay, that's it for this game. Here's kind of our final report card. And you can see we did unlock the achievement for Desert Town. One thing this game does that's kind of interesting, not necessarily in a good way, is that it shows you all of the achievements that you accomplished this playthrough, regardless of whether you already have them. And what that does is it makes it much more difficult to figure out what you truly accomplished that was new in this game. Like this one, Desert Town, that's actually the only new accomplishment I had. I already had civilized, I already had agriculture, and all of these others. So, you know, it's not that useful to just tell me that I did them again. At any rate, I need 3 more developments, as they call it, to advance to level 3. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you next time.